Mr. Barr here again. Yesterday we covered Chapter 6, kind of a brief overview of that. Chapter 6 dealt with driving under the influence. We looked at DUI, what it is, number one killer on the roads, what it does, kind of how it is determined, blood alcohol concentration. I emphasized to you guys that DUI does not only exist with alcohol, but exists with prescription meds, recreational stuff. So it's just not alcohol. Alcohol is just the most talked about version of this. What a DUI law consists of. Implied consent means you automatically consent to testing by getting your license. You can deny it, but 6 months for denial, 1 year if you are guilty and doubled. DUI conviction, breath alcohol device, breathing in to start your car, illegal transportation and what that is made up of, what aggravated DUI is, allowing someone else to drive and how that is not okay, providing for underage and how we don't want to see brothers and sisters and moms and dads in jail for this stuff. So don't ask these people to, do that kind of stuff. Underage drivers, zero tolerance was a big thing there, and then DUI prevention. Chapter 7 deals with crash checklist. Again, just like DUI, I wish I didn't have to talk about it, but, especially with crash checklist and crashes, the odds are that at some point in your life you're going to get into a crash, and that first year of your license, those odds are actually really high. Like I said, we're taking this class and talking to you about this stuff, hoping to prevent it. But it's not always possible. A couple keys though. Stop in a safe, well-lit public place if possible. If you're barely tapped into, don't stop in the middle of an intersection like people do. That's not safe. Kind of go to the side of the road, go to a parking lot. Find somewhere that's safe and free to get out of your vehicle and talk. Don't move anybody that's injured unless it's necessary, and the necessary reasons are fire and water or laying in the middle of the road. If they are complaining about pains and neck pains, back pains, and the car has nothing wrong with it, leave them alone. Wait for the paramedics to get there to evaluate the situation. Warn other drivers with your flashers. If you have an emergency road kit, put flares out, whatever you have. Get information from people that were involved in the wreck so that you can find them later. You may want to get statements. That's what the cop's going to do, so that's why you want to get the cops there. Notify the nearest police station ASAP, and that means call 911 anytime you're in an accident, unless it's a small one and you know the person maybe, or you feel comfortable in the situation and you could maybe handle it without the cops. But if there is an agitated person involved, you want to make sure you get cops involved, because they'll get statements, they'll do all this stuff, and it makes the insurance process much quicker if you're going to go the insurance route. Crash reports must be filed for any of these reasons: the damage, bodily injury, death. If before, like I said, you're in a crash and you have some soreness, get to the doctor ASAP, because you want to make sure that you correlate that injury to the accident so that insurance can take care of it. If you don't go and then a month later all of a sudden my back still hurts and I go in, it's going to make the insurance process a little more difficult to get coverage on that. So go in, get checked out. If I hit a vehicle that's unattended, so let's say I'm at the Walmart parking lot and I open up my car door and I door ding the neighbor's car. What you can do is you can leave a note on the neighbor's car with all your information, tell them to call you. What I would tell you to probably do is go into Walmart with the plate, have them kind of call the person down, talk to the person. If you can't get a hold of the person, you could notify the police. Same thing, they'll fill out a report. Biggest thing is don't door ding, hit a car, and just leave, because now you're kind of doing what's called a hit and run. If you don't notify people and they find out it's you, now you're setting yourself up for bigger fines and penalties. So just do the right thing. Never leave the scene. For the big fines we talked about, you can get your license revoked. You got about 30 minutes to report things. Safety responsibility is basically You must file a report for all the reasons we talked about before: death, bodily injury, or $1,500 or more damage. The $1,500 sounds like a lot, but in today's cars, the bumper is going to cost you that much probably. So the damage is going to get up to $1,500 pretty quickly, so you probably want to get insurance involved. Financial responsibility is basically, I equate this to insurance. Make sure you have insurance. It's illegal to drive without insurance. It's also very stupid because now you leave yourself open to many penalties. Crash prevention course is what you can take if you are 55 or older and you get in an accident. And that is it. I'm going to do a short lesson today because I'm going to give you guys questions to answer like we did last time. So watch this video and then answer the chapter 5, 6, and 7 questions. Good luck.